Hey fam, this is Hector Miray, and you're listening to Faith and Fandom 180 on LTN Radio. So, I recently started Star Wars Outlaws, and I have not had a ton of time this weekend to play. A lot going on, and I started it, had like a glitch or something, and got put back like 10 minutes of game time, so I just stopped. Picked it up the next day, played it for 30 minutes maybe an hour. Picked it up the next day, played it for another hour. Then finally, the words Star Wars Outlaws came across the screen. I had put at least over 2 hours into this game, and it technically hadn't started yet because everything before that was basically your tutorial. It was teaching you how to play, even though it was all storyline, even though it was never just like push this button for this. It was like I hadn't even got to the point where the title was displayed because I was still in the prologue, the training era of it. And I think for a lot of believers, we kind of just live in that prologue training sequence of our faith. We keep getting instructions every week. We read the manual. We learn what buttons technically we're supposed to be pressing to do the things we're supposed to be doing, but we never get to the point of that title screen where we actually start living this stuff out. We don't get to the point where we put it in action, because I guarantee you know more than you put in action, just like I do. And Philippians 4:9, Paul makes this statement: whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put into practice, and the God of peace will be with you. And you know, there comes a point where you got to stop living in the tutorial and start actually playing the game. I'm having a lot more fun now, just exploring. The minute you can get on a motorcycle in the game and just start roaming planets, I'm having a blast. And I guarantee that there is more out there for us in our faith when we stop just training and start actually living and applying all the things that we know to do and say. If you'd like to learn more about Faith and Fandom, head on over to faithandfandom.org, where you can learn about our Comic-Con ministry, podcast, memes, apparel, and book series. You can even read new chapters before they make it to the next book. I'm Hector Miray, and thank you for spending the last 180 seconds with me.